Hello everyone, we're going to be looking at Arabian Magic today. Um, I looked at Arabian Fight not too long ago, which was beat 'em up by Sega. This is Taito, I believe. Yeah, sprites are much smaller in this one, but straight off the bat, the connecting between your character and the enemies is much better. Looks like we've got a jump and just an attack button. I believe all the characters have different weapons. I'll go through them each time. I lose a credit. Whoop. Okay. And there's a magic button, but I'm just waiting for a few more enemies to be on screen before I use it. And this is actually my second playthrough because Decky Recorder didn't record, which I've lost hours of footage to. I do have a pass-through recording device, but sadly I don't have the cables for either the Steam Deck or the RG35XX, which I plan on using it on. So when I do, I'm going to give that a little try to see if I can avoid losing footage, because it's terrible, especially when you play a full game and then you lose everything out of it. I had one game that I played multiple times and lost multiple times. You know, sometimes you have a good run and you can do 5-6 recordings, and sometimes it's terrible. But I think I'll use a little magic, even though I'm almost done with this boss, but let's see what the magic's like. Cool. Get a big genie dude to smash into everyone. Looks like the boss is losing a little bit of energy, I believe. There we go. First boss done. Yeah, even though the sprites are small, it doesn't have the, you know, the artwork of Arabian Fight. I am preferring this, so gameplay does go a long way. Just the way it controls the hits. I haven't really found any run moves. I'm trying to do double taps there, nothing seems to be happening, so maybe there is no run. It looks like we've got like electric shooting out a sword, but does that only happen once? Yeah, maybe once. That was good. Yeah, you can fall off these bridges, so you like the enemy characters there. Very clever AI. So yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, there we go. That was just to show you guys, and just so I could select another character. See, she actually has a little move she does when you press forward, but the other character didn't. That's quite strange. And I think you can't hit totally close up with her, which is a bit odd. I'd personally say she's one of the weakest characters, which is such a shame, because I've found this in multiple games now where the female character is actually the weakest character. Of course, I've seen this the other way around as well. But yeah, it's not great when you've only got one female character in the game and they're the weakest. Let's use magic on him now. Oh, it's a genie character. See, one cool thing about this game is these bosses you beat actually become your magic, which I think is really cool. I've never seen it before in any other game, but if you guys have, let me know in the comments. yeah, to have the enemy kind of help you out later on as a piece of magic, I think is really cool. There we go, boss 2 done. Looks like he's agreed to be taken. Kind of like Ghostbusters, but with a genie's lamp. Now, I never usually do this, but I'm going to have a little check if Decky rules. Yeah, there we go. It looks like it's still recording, so cool. We'll let that carry on. Hopefully it does. Like I said, I am going to try and record off a different device, maybe record my hands, record my face. Yeah, I just need to fix or upgrade my setup, really. But the good thing about the Steam Deck and Decky recorder is, you know, right now I'm doing this on the couch with my phone and the Steam Deck, which is cool. Of course, it's better quality if I go to my PC and use my Rode mic, but this just helps you create anywhere, where having to be in the office to create, especially while gaming, I feel is a bit anti-intuitive, I'd say. Okay, this is the third character, I believe it's Sinbad. Seems like he has a sword. No really running moves, but I didn't try with the girl if she could do it on the magic carpet, so let's see, would magic work now? Let's try. It looks like it's a genie guy again. I think the magic's on, you're invincible, which kind of helps. That's how I got so many slashes in the side, because this eagle seems to throw feathers at you. A little bit left now. There we go. See, the one thing I don't like about recordings like this I do while playing the game is you can hear the button presses. Maybe some people will like that, but on beat 'em ups, you know, you're kind of bashing away. Not entirely sure how to not have that. Maybe get a quieter joypad or a controller that's kind of away from the mic. That's an idea. But as I said, this is a learning experience, so yeah, I'll just keep creating and see what I find. As long as I keep enjoying it. At the moment, doing it like this, I do, but yeah, if I have to spend hours at my computer fine-tuning everything constantly, I'm not sure I'd be doing this. There has to be some level of enjoyment, I think, in what you do. Cool, we've got one of the bosses as magic now. I'll let him get that dude while... Nice, he can just smash them both with his swords. Cool, I've got this one in the corner, which seems to be where about 50% of fighting happens in 80s, 90s 2D beat-em-ups. Always off screen. Okay, this final character, a bigger guy with a ball and chain. Yeah, I really like his weapon, actually. Oh, some quicksand. Let's see if that enemy will actually kill itself. Yep, nice. Okay, let's leave some of them to fall in there. But we'll get too bored if we keep watching them, so let's try and at least. Yeah, we'll go down this hole, which considering that some holes kill you. Ooh, elevator level. God, beat 'em ups do love elevators, don't they? Let's try and be a bit different. There you go, a lift. Oh, perfect. I suppose there's only so many things you can do with a 2D beat 'em up. A magic carpet's probably, they probably went for this theme just so they could do a magic carpet. They're like, oh, that's different. Lovely. Oh, booby trapped treasure chests and his little head's still alive. Yeah, as soon as you pick up the treasure chest, he throws it, so you can't really throw it at anyone. It's a bit of a shame. Hey. Ah, and I didn't use the magic with this guy. Oh, here we go. Let's use it. See who we get. Guess we don't have too many bosses in our lamp just yet, so... The cool thing is you can throw these enemies at him, so that does help. Okay, back to character 1, I think. Which is Rassid, I think. Yeah, it's a crazy Dalsim guy. Whoop, and his arms do damage you. Let's throw some more terracotta warriors at him. And that's one thing that I would like to go to China and see, or I suppose they do tour museums now, is the terracotta warriors. Some crazy Chinese emperor, I believe, built them to scare away his enemies and protect them in the afterlife. Okay, nice, another boss done. He's going to join me. Some more credits in, you know. I'm not sure I could do like a Souls-like gameplay video. It just don't. Well, at least I suppose you can carry on that forever, but be extremely frustrated. Oh, imagine that didn't record. God. So you'd have the frustration of something like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, and then the fact that it didn't record either. And let's say you beat a super hard boss during one of those recordings. Wow. Smash your controller for the game and then smash your monitor because your recorder didn't work. Yeah, I'll stick to arcade games that I can just insert coins and cheese the magic, so to speak. It makes it a bit more of a cozy game experience, even though this isn't exactly a cozy game. But yeah, I'm not sure how bothered or let's face it, how much time I have to learn movesets and how to become good at a game anymore. Just sadly, time is not a luxury I can afford now. As a middle-aged gamer who, you know, once upon a time used to play on the Atari 2600 as a kid, which was a pass me down. Do some magic on this guy. I feel like he's kind of some middle boss, but there we go. And we jump into the magic pot, supposedly. Now I'm in magic pot world. Take the meaning of that how you will. Mario takes mushrooms, and in Arabian Magic we go into the magic pot world. That pause time, or was it just the time I picked it up? Not sure. My lamp seems to have a 2 next to it, so maybe I've actually got 2 more magics I can use. Okay, this floor's really slippy like an Icy Mario level, but with worse controls, I guess. I guess you're never really going to match Mario for controls. Nintendo, oh, don't know what they're doing with. That was a great jump, and she had 2. Well, I suppose he's got 3. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we actually last that long to it. Let's see if we can use them. So I feel like you do a mini boss on each bit of magic pot world. Get to these dagger throwing freaks. Maybe not. Oh, underwater. And there was me talking about Mario. Yeah, they just perfected the movement of that little plumber. And I remember listening to or reading the Celeste devs talking about when they started creating Celeste on the Pico 8. It was all about the movement of the character, and they said if you can have fun just moving the character, then you know you're onto something. Because you know you've perfected the core element of the game, and then after that you go add your level design, which I think is really clever. Okay, let's see what we got after this in Magic Pot World. I think this woman turns into a boss character. There we go. Let's use some magic on these guys. And then these guys will become my bosses as well, which mean my magic power, which oh wow, this is an evil version of my magic. I never saw that before. Do I have to fight her some more, or think we're done. I forgot if this was 7 or 8 levels. Yeah, this game, considering it's... I only finished it maybe 8 to 12 hours ago maybe. I'm still enjoying the experience. Oh, I moved, I forgot which character it is. I think this guy maybe. Yeah, so it's an enjoyable playthrough. It's not the best, and obviously graphically it's not amazing, but yeah, there's something about it which, whether it's the controls or the magic maybe, yeah, it's just, you don't mind playing it again. But with some games you're like, okay, I finished that, I don't really want to carry on. Oh, looks like some boss characters. Let's go ahead and see who we can summon. Cool, the guys that we just beat there coming to help. I think they're really cool magic actually. They just got rid of the boss for me while I was just doing that in the middle, not hitting anything, so that's pretty cool. Looks like they were kind of mid-boss maybe. Guessing that character's going to be a boss. Let's see what we've got in these chests if we can get to them. It's a shame the power-ups don't last that long. And is there ammunition to them? If I just press that constantly, would it? Or is it per hit of character? Because every game seems to do a little differently. And it's a shame you can't... I suppose you already have a weapon, so maybe it's not a shame you can't pick anything up. Probably easier for the coders. Oop, I do like me a bit of green rain. See, I don't think that this guy's great against bosses. Although, he's got really big chunks, so maybe he's okay. Yeah, this guy should get rid of this boss for me. Or maybe not. Sweet. Yeah, I remember on this level, so straight after a boss you've got these kind of tentacles and then you go down into another boss. Now is there more magic I can use? Yeah, this guy should help a bit, I think. Look at that, demolished straight away. Yeah, I think maybe the magic is a bit too overpowered in this beat 'em up, but cool if you're a kid in an arcade with only a few credits, you know. Oh, message up there. Looks like I'm possibly getting to the final level. Let's see. Again. Maybe some Mario-inspired flowers. Probably shouldn't use the magic there, but funky looking staircase. See, all these games seem to have high scores, but did anyone care about high scores in beat 'em ups? Maybe it was not one you played regularly, maybe? Usually it's, you know, high scores in things like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong or whatever, but in a game like this, or even a game like Outrun Chase HQ, do scores mean much? Not entirely sure. These are one of the most annoying enemies I find. Every game seems to have them. Not exactly the rippers out of Resident Evil, which, you know, a really annoying, difficult character. But yeah, there's just some enemies that you get angry that you see, and maybe you can't beat them all. See if we can jump away from these. Oh good, we can, maybe beat them from... Hey. Not entirely sure what I'm doing there anyway. Cool, boss, and I've got no magic, that's fine. Because now I'll choose another character. And here we go, what are we going to get? I don't think it's too great. I do like his little... Yeah, she just seems to die quicker, but...
Sinbad.
Cool. Yeah, these skeletons are okay until they grab their shields, and I don't really know how to break them, so all I really do is throw them at that point. Looks like I got 2 magic, I could go for a bit of that. Ooh, maybe should have saved that to this bunch of characters. At least you can still connect, you don't feel like it's too unfair. Some games like say Crime Fighters, it was ridiculous when you had multiple characters on the screen. You couldn't get a hit in edgeways. You just had to run away and try and pick them off one by one. Really unbalanced game. Shows how much balancing can do for a game, but then you kind of think coin-ups, the developers wanted to make them hard. Okay, another mid-boss I believe. I think we fight all the bosses of the game. While going through this, what I believe is the final level. Okay, I didn't even realise there was 2 of them there. Let's go up to this guy. Yeah, the energy didn't seem to be coming down when I was hitting the other dude, so... Oop, is this final boss? Yep. I think he has multiple incarnations. Still dead. Let's use some magic before I lose that. Perfect. These guys should help too. Whoop. Oh, dang. Okay, incarnation 1 done. Now we call some kind of magic horse. It's a shame you can't choose the magic ability. Some great like old school horror music there going on in the background. You don't get scores like that anymore. Oh, we're gonna kill. Okay, I think this might be final incarnation, not sure of that. Probably get up and fireball me. Oh. Really? Wow. I'd like to see a no damage playthrough of that part, just so that probably exists. There's some crazy people out there spending a lot of time on games. Like those speedrunners, like watching some of the Mario ones, they do some crazy things. I might do a Mario playthrough myself just to. Oh, I didn't even use our magic. Damn. Oh well. Let's use it now. Okay, is that final bit of him? Let's go see the king. All round clear, so it looks like we've completed the game, but some games do have final levels, like crime fighters, I believe. Says wait up and you've got an extra level, and it just throws every single boss in the game at you at once, and it's a hard enough game anyway. It's ridiculous, and then it starts again from stage one. So there's that nice thing, at least you don't lose a credit like you would on games like this. It will actually say game over now. But yeah, there's some ridiculously hard beat 'em ups, and I do hope it is crime fighters, because I did a long playthrough 2 arcade beat 'em ups that started with the word crime, so I'll just stick to crime fighters for now, and that's what I like. I like leaving the credits on while I record, just so people can see what they're like. Kind of reason for me doing these long plays is I was thinking, what do I like watching sometimes, and sometimes it is a playthrough. Sometimes I'm not going to play that game through myself. Sometimes I just want to see what the end of game boss looks like, the final boss. So it's for people who kind of want to chill out and watch instead of trying to get through them themselves. Although these games aren't actually that difficult to get through. You could probably do these on a commute. Some are longer than others. Up to now, I think the longest arcade long play's been about an hour and a half. I find average, at least for me, on the ones because I'm just doing mainly beat 'em ups at the moment, is around 45 minutes. I think the shortest has been about 20 minutes. Yeah, really short beat 'em up. But we'll see as we go along. And here we go, Arabian Magic. Let's hope it's all recorded well, and at some point this will be uploaded. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to play through and what you think, and I will catch you soon. And in goes the initials, and Alan out.